So once again, here we go again. Hello, friends. NashvilleLou Live is on the air, June 21st, 2022. I'm Lou Pickney, and tonight, playing SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for the PlayStation 2. It's been out nearly 20 years now, and yet it remains one of the all-time greats. That beautiful space you find every now and then. Crossways with nostalgia going one way and quality that stood the test of time the other. It holds up. Now, I put Tecmo Super Bowl, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, at the top of the list. While I have that in very high esteem above all else, support-wise, Here Comes the Pain has held up exceptionally well. The last time I played, I had just gotten started in, it's called season mode, but essentially it's like a career mode. Playing as Lance Storm. We'll continue that now. So I spent hours tonight working on this. Crowd pop Nikolai Volkov. I still got the audio figured out here a little bit. Me blasting myself out. One of my problems getting this set up tonight is the audio to sound right, not only on the finished product end, but also in what I'm hearing in my headset. I think I've got it there, but now I'm going to make sure it's not audio from the game that's drowning me out. If I want to miss with the audio from the game being too quiet. Let's see. What was 20%? We'll see how this goes. Fortunately, I've got the audio mixer in front of me so I can see that my microphone / aux line is considerably further along than the audio input capture. Even with that, I'm still going to bump it back down a bit. Better safe than sorry. Something like that. I'm not going to be speaking over any dialogue here. This is strictly on-screen text, which in its own way provides so much more replayability and depth than the often overhyped and under-delivering elements of games that involve actual words that were recorded, somebody speaking them, and it's not part of the play-by-play. When you're doing that for the backstage stuff, it can get old fast. It's too bad that WWE didn't stay on course with this series the way this game was, particularly with a lot of the backstage elements and the ongoing storylines. When a video game's got more continuity than a real-life modern-day product, it's quite the sign of the times. Then, now, forever, huh, Vince? Always treating your women with the utmost of respect, right? Nikolai Volkov. Very uncomfortable conversation here at Lance Storm. Lance is like, dude. What's wrong with Lance's ear? Reservoir Dogs? Alright, so one of the memorable things about this game, one of the fact you can see on there where it says Hollywood Hulk Hogan, they entirely get Hogan out of the game when both he and Ultimate Warrior were originally supposed to be in, and then for whatever reason, usually Cash or Creative, and probably Cash, but it ended up not being in the game, it had to be taken out. but you still see where they were going to have Hogan in there from where it is on the sign there on the locker. Everybody's waiting for me backstage. I could go talk with the GM, Stephanie McMahon, also the interim CEO in real life. That's just such a bizarre saga, and I don't know what's going to happen next with it for WWE. Finally paid to get out of that Andrew Luck, his father, Oliver Luck, the XFL lawsuit. I may not have a match on the show. Sometimes you don't have much of a storyline going. They'll zip right past you. It's like modern day AEW a little bit. And these are mostly in-game wrestlers that came with the game. I was fortunate enough to, however I did it way back when, nearly 20 years ago, being able to find online that somebody had gone through and taken the time to create some very nice, for the time at least, creator wrestlers. A lot better than I could have done. And so there's some of those peppered in here. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll do it to play. This is Tori Wilson and Sable. Really awkward conversation there with Nikolai Volkov was about Tori. You cannot get rewarded for this match. It does feel like modern WWE. Hey, Mysterio. Again, this is the mentality of the people still in charge in WWE right now. As long as Vince McMahon is in control of creative, that company is going to be in the doldrums. I know they got all the money, that blood money pouring in from Saudi Arabia. Jamal Khashoggi, you will not be forgotten, I promise. The Washington Post will never let this go. SmackDown fist. As you can tell, this is a very serious, competitive, athletic event here, the way they're being portrayed. Video games, even now, struggle to get it right when it comes to long hair. Better than, where she's like in translucent form with her hair. So I'm gonna figure out I guess I'm playing as Tori. I gain nothing if I win, so I don't know what the partner is behind this. Okay, I'm in the blue. I got the long pants. Rusty didn't play the game last time I live streamed it. That's been a little while. Had some serious trouble with carpet tunnel. My hands. I do a lot of typing. I've done that for a long time. You're a writer. I was a TV news producer for many years. Video game player as well. It catches up with me. But with this, I should be okay. Hopefully. I play like Grand Theft Auto. The NHL 04 rebuild was so much fun. I don't know if that game was very healthy for me as far as just the way I would very much get into it. Whoa. Chris draw kick. I was trying for the kick. Coast to coast on me. To the crowd. Not as convincing as Okada's money clip in New Japan. Snug it up a little bit, please. palm slaps to the head. Worked for Nakajima the other day in Noah. Spamming the strong cell strikes. That's a nice little sequence there. One nice thing with this game with SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, you may not even necessarily know what the next move is going to be, but if you time it right, you learn the timing is part of the real genius of this game is referees right taking a bump. Whoa! But there's sometimes you end up with these sequences of back and forth and reversals. And it's been a lot of fun. Whoa. Here we go. DDT. Those ropes. Oh, come on. I'm playing as Corey Wilson in the blue, and I just slapped Sable in the face, played by the computer, fell on the floor. Ridiculous storyline. 3 minutes. Whoop. Sorry, buddy. Don't mind me. Mind her. Whoa, a stiff shot. Main event is the Nippon Buddha Club the way I laid it in there. Whoa! See if I can throw up the ramp. Oh no, a sleeper. Ew, no. Let's go and turn your back to your opponent there, Corey. You're blowing up, throwing palm strikes. Slaps. Careful here. DDT. This will do it. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thankfully, that one's done. Funny to hear Lance Storm talk on his weekly show on Wrestling Observer Figure 4 website. Brian Alvarez talked about his time in WWE and all the ridiculous things. Where, like, it seems the focus backstage to be entirely on like some little stupid comedy point in the match, as opposed to the actual larger story arc of the feuds and the match itself. It was about getting over some ha-ha moment to make the old man laugh. Repeat that over the course of 20 years and you get the doldrums that this country's wrestling has been in many ways. At least it was until AEW came. Hover hands there. Super awkward. Look at that video of Tori up there on the Titantron. Look at that. Oh, the way it used to be, the way you like it. I'm not talking about Smoky Mountain Wrestling. to get a TOS over this, am I? Let's move on. As fascinating as the concept is of Ultimo Dragon against Big Show Paul White, this is not Fire Pro Wrestling World. The simulated matches and Here Comes the Pain just aren't very good. They're not very good in most games, for that matter, particularly compared with Fire Pro. So, you know what? It's tempting, but I'll get through a month of this, if possible. Sitting around to watch a 15-minute Ultimo Dragon vs. Big Show simmed computer match is not necessarily going to get me there. I kind of want it. 6-man lumberjack main event. See the mix of in-game wrestlers and wrestlers that I downloaded. Downloaded isn't the right word. I mean, yes, I guess it is because I got it off the internet. But I had to jump through some hoops with some. There was some sort of peripheral device you could plug into a computer and then plug it into a PlayStation 2. And I probably still have it, actually. I got the peripherals for my old video games from that. I'm not going to be doing anything further with that, as far as trying to find other creator wrestlers for this game from like 20 years ago. So I got paid nothing for that win. Although in fairness, they did tell me to win in. Nothing to gain. Go do it anyway. Oakland. Do we have the blow off to that storyline there from the last show? Look at the vending machine. Your boobs are getting in the way. I'll say this: as much as the graphics were limited, the capabilities of the PlayStation 2, the eyes of the characters in this game, they feel a lot more lifelike than even like the most modern games have at times. Now, sometimes it's a little bit weird, but it certainly stands out as being notable. Because of the difficulty level of getting it right. Okay, her hair is going through her upper part of her body there. But that's, again, the difficulty of trying to have long hair in a video game and look realistic without being overly taxing on the system's resources. I think it's making this look a bit. The game's like squished, I think. I'm looking at the monitor here because I went through the 4 hours of setting up the audio. I think I bumped the box over and I had to redo it. I didn't quite set it right. This is an interesting storyline in light of recent developments in real life. Save that for a screen cap for later. Stared at. I'm gonna maybe do this on the fly here. I'm asking for trouble, but give it a go nonetheless. Okay, so please stand by. The video capture device, the way it shows it up here. And I don't know if it'll let me adjust it with the live stream going on. I'll be stuck with squish mode here. This one. Oh, you know, maybe I just got the locks on it. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if it's modify this. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it or not on your end. Probably not. Do it right. Edit transform. I'd set it to 1440. That was too squished it. Alright, I'm gonna look up real quick here. Let's see. 4x3 video game dimensions for 1920 by 1080. I'm doing it wrong. This is not going to make the most captivating or riveting viewing. You have to hang with me here for just a second. I don't want to cut the... It should fit in the box the way it's set. It doesn't need to be like this. Maybe it's the way I've got it aligned. Aligned, alignment bounding box. Center. I've got a center left. Not really. Form. Edit transform is already. Scaling to inner bound. What does that mean? There's no bound. Sure, I'm kidding with it. Try this again. It's not going to work. It really stretched out when I did it on there. It's supposed to be just your old school style dimensions. As usual, when you've got different generations of technology, you're going to have some issues. And this is an original PS2. This is not like an emulator or a ROM or anything like that. This is the real deal. Edit transform. Bounding box size. We'll go with 1360 by 10. Maybe that'll be more realistic. So it's numbers. In the article I pulled up here trying to see the I just want to see what the dimensions are supposed to be. I thought I had it correct. Awful. Stretch for whatever reason, the way, and maybe the way I've got it set up here, it's the you have to convert the signal in this PS2 to HDMI dongle that I bought online to make it a lot easier to feed into a capture card than the computer. For whatever reason, the capture card wants to stretch, and I can't get it to work right unless I do it this way. I'm close. I just gotta make sure it looks right. Oh, it'll set us. I may just go with this for now, the 1360. Not that you can see any of this in the live broadcast. Nobody back there except for Stephanie. I'll stay away from her for now. Let's see if I've got a match. Mixed tag team. Mixed max challenge. Mixed match. Oh, Volkov. Alright. And one of the added bonuses of this game is that had like the very young iterations of both John Cena and Randy Orton. And with the legends of this game, like Volkov, they didn't put their music in, they didn't get any special entrance, except for they got the WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 6 style rolling rings. I forgot the Cruiserweight champion. I'm afraid the volume's too low on this. But it's tough because I can try to do this on the fly. We're both wearing red, so it'll be extra confusing. I love the stealing of finishers you can do in this game. I'm not sure what Volkov's finisher is. Bear hug or something. Let's go to the ring. Let's pose. Whoa! Hey, Volkov. That speed burst from. Bumping around like crazy. Whoa. Big knee lift. One of the many great things about this game, it feels like they're really laying it in there with shots. A delicate balance. Oh no! I'll try and jump in while he was doing the plancha. There we go. Now I can pose. Modified chicken wing there. Whoa. 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 Spiking that brain buster. If Nikolai worked like this in real life, he would have been a fun wrestler to watch. Careful, Volkov's got his finisher. Look at those fans jumping around. Fired up. For his finisher. 1, 2. Trying to shoot with his legs on the ropes. Extra leverage. I'll block that. Low blow. I like the way Volkov fell there in the corner. That's a nice little touch when you go in there and then it feels like real life. A real match would be somebody able to take advantage. It's easier said than done, I'm sure, to program that into a game like this. They really managed to hit as far as to make it feel like it's a satisfying thing. Like you can hit somebody and have it like be just an okay hit. But you really time it right, you can tell. You can like the controller vibrates a little bit. Just top rope Frankenstein, I'm talking over it. It's nothing. Volkov's like trying to get a job. The best shape I've ever seen him in. It's a video game. Bumping around. Like he's working in the G1 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Pull off again with that run off the top. Twice now. Well, let's do it. No, two only. Whoa. Looking like it's 1990s All Japan there. Exploder suplex. The Duran suplex. That's off. Get the leftover Hulk Hogan taunts that didn't go into this game for Volkov. They really didn't put much effort in when it came to the legends. Around here? Time limit for this match. Let's see this. Here, Volkov. Stuck. Oh no! I didn't think he was going to do it. Man. Crash and burn on the floor. Volkov. Submission out of it. Oh, too close to the ropes. Poor decision. The luchador there with Volkov. Whoa. Timed that one well. Stay on here, though. Oh, that was weird. Had to run the ref. Had to stitch me out. Come on. And like on that particular exchange, it took 2 or 3 strikes to get Volkov out. My timing wasn't quite right. But it was good enough for it. The collision detector on it, but it didn't have that same full effect of what and that's the sort of thing that makes this game so much fun to play. It's satisfying. You time it right. Yes, you can tell. I feel like it's just being like, okay, it's your time to take some offense and it's a computer time. So it feels rewarding. Whoa. Uh-oh. Playing possum, I hope so. I got the red on the chest there. Probably an indication my ribs might be legit hurting. Kayfabe. Good enough time to get rested up and finish it. Drop kick on the butt. That's what I'm talking about. The time to connect. Rewarded. The one cut to get him out. Like right there, my timing was good. My aim was a little bit off. So I got a bit like exact shot. So I've got a finisher saved up now. With a super kick instead of going for the half crab submission move. Volkov's leg is on the blue, so that's probably not gonna be my best go of it. Trying to get out of the ring and he caught me. Whoa. Oh, come on. Where's the rope break? Man, lost by submission to Nikolai Volkov. My settings aren't quite right for the game here as far as the way the overlay looks. This looks fine, it's just not quite right. We'll get it. And again, the game talking about women like they're just objects or something. Traveling trophy. Passed down to Laurinaitis. Oh, good. Some man-on-woman violence. That's what we wanted, right? It's weird because in movies, I can see a violent scene with a man beating up a woman. I know it's a movie. And usually that's going to set up something where the woman gets her comeuppance or whatever. But like in True Romance, James Gandolfini's character in the hotel room attacking Alabama, and she ended up getting the best of him at the end of it. If I were to see something like that happen in pro wrestling, even though it would be the same thing, it's not the woman actually getting beaten up, but it would break my suspension of disbelief in a way that movies don't. And I can't quite explain why, but there are a lot of things with pro wrestling that I can't quite explain. I mean, it really makes no sense, but there's something to it. There's a certain magic to it. And people that don't get it think I'm crazy, whatever. That's immaterial. But if you do get it, it's a lot of fun. In real life, a super crazy Dean Malenko match from that era would have been great. Look at that 6-man tag. Star Power. Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Jeff Hardy against Randy Savage, Rick Rude, and X-Pac. Hogan beat Savage to give his team the win. Because I lost with my superstar points. I'm going to try something again. It doesn't look quite right. Set the box at 13. I think that almost sent it too far in the other direction. Top left, center left. Whoa, let's not do that. I think it's maybe closer to what I was hoping. So the way I've got it set up signal from the PlayStation 2 going to my television. And then from there feeds, or this one part splits to the television, the other part splits from the capture card into the computer, and the computer's where I have the other monitor pulled up and have an idea of what's going on with that. I'm going to cut off the screen, but I think that's actually the proper dimension of that. Close to it, we'll see. Save. Typically it'll save at the end of a month. And I could, it doesn't matter. So let's see how this looks. In some cases it's tough to tell because actually it didn't. Yeah, I can't believe it either, Corey. Bad booking. A white knight. Find your own help. You're going to play the match? The winner is you. Try again. Edit transform. It's strange because it doesn't seem like it's quite like I want it to be. You know what? Let's go with it for now. I'm not gonna. Me sitting around doing play-by-play, trying to get the game to look exactly the way I want it to. It's not going to make the most compelling content. All right, so at the pay-per-view, anybody backstage? No. Gotta fight that match. Or Volkov. After losing his Lance Storm against Volkov, clean as a sheet. Or maybe I be the manager. Maybe it's like plays Lance Storm just like screw Volkov or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm the Cruiserweight champion, but that's got me on the pay no mind list. This video game is very realistic about many different elements of WWE. Goldberg was like not in very much of WWE for a very long time. There's a brief first run with the company. Corey's all, oh no, she's all business. She gotta do her pose. Yeah, smack your ass before you fight Nikolai Volkov. That's a winning strategy. Volkov, no music. Although with him, it was always like, if they had music, it was the USSR music that was intentionally sung poorly. And then the baby faces would jump, the heels were just trying to show some national pride. And, sometimes if you look for logic in pro wrestling, you get punished for paying attention, especially with this company. I presume the game is loading. Lance Storm outside the ring. AEW where it's just not going to be a disqualification. Not a complaint. Pull the ropes away. Smart moves do a bunch of posing. Finishers. Oh no! Sorry, Tori. Look at Tori. Tornado DDT on Volkov by Tori Wilson. That line spoken. Tori's working the leg like we got a 25-minute match. On the apron. Fire pro. Oh! Oops. Oof. You can feel that hit there. Just because it's those strikes were on target. No, no! Sorry, Tori. Trying to pose, not do that. Like goad Volkov using this finisher on me. No. Haha. Saito suplex on Volkov by Lance Storm. More than a neck ringer there for Tori Wilson. A reliable chance. Any weapons running the ring? Haha. Dispose of the weapon. Afraid to get in the way of a shot there. Oh no! Run in there to try and break it off, but it's not quite as easy to do that. Here comes the pain. Well, that went very poorly. Ominous and off-putting storyline. Again, I'm a champion of this game. I'm the Intercontinental Champion, the Cruiserweight Champion. But the focus of my storyline is feuding over Tori Wilson with Nikolai Volkov, coming from the losing end of it, no less. Christian retains the Intercontinental Championship. Triple H and The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, the new world champion. Forget who's on what brand. Oh, hey. Weird looking here as well. It's a very odd looking crown there on Jerry Lawler, I gotta say. And the jewels are cool. It's like a Farouk cap. Nation of Domination. Well, I can handle that. Yeah, I'm going to team with Taker. Yeah. Beats that program I was having there with Tori Wilson and Nikolai Volkov. Again, overlooking the fact that I'm a cruiserweight champion. It's a tag team championship. After having this very unsuccessful program against Nikolai Volkov. It was successful for Volkov, I gotta say. Moved much faster than I ever saw him move in real life. Stuck in the mud. That's where normally we'll cue you to save at the end of the pay-per-view at the end of the month. Alright, so that's going to be it for this feed. This is a rather short one, but I wanted to get this going again because I've been on a bit of a hiatus. Started getting into it, and then that was about the time the NFL draft stretch run hit, and that's my busy season. That and American football season in the fall, but particularly with the NFL draft and DraftKings. I've owned DraftKings since 2003. Hard to believe, been doing this for like almost 20 years. I've been very fortunate in a lot of ways, very lucky. I'm thinking if this picture to look correct for next time it's not either stretched or squished, it fits the right dimensions. OBS Studio, as much as it's very helpful in a lot of ways, it can be a real pain with certain things. Not much fun you undo things. Control Z in your way out of certain mistakes that you make. Because there are lessons learned in one way or another. I was able to figure out how to get the VLC plugin to work, so I'm going to play some royalty-free music before the stream started. Anyway, not the most captivating or thrilling stream, but I'm going to soldier through this one no matter what, if at all possible, since I did promise it online. I want to uphold my promises and stipulations whenever possible. That's it for this broadcast. Number 3, not the longest, but get this back on track. Hopefully for number 4, have the screen alignment correct. I'll see how the audio sounds. It needs to be a little louder, a little quieter with the video game audio. I just didn't want to drown myself out, because once you do that, it's a lot more difficult to view and enjoy. So that's it for this broadcast. NashvilleLou Live. WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain for the PlayStation 2. Thanks for watching. See you next time.